Well, good afternoon to you. We have finally got out for trip number 2. When I say finally, it's trying to make a short story long, or a long story short. That's it, long story short, isn't it? What can I say? My hands are suffering badly with the cold. Long rainy days. I just can't live sitting in the bivvy anymore. Those long rainy days, and when my hands are cold, I'm slightly cold, so it's just, I don't feel I'm fishing to our full potential, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, I'm sitting in the bivvy, tucked up in my bag, watching TV, keeping myself warm, but not actually really looking for any fish whatsoever, which seems awfully stupid, doesn't it, really, when you should be out there trying to spot fish, trying to see where they are, planning for the future, and seeing what you can sort of spot, find, listen out here. I'm not doing any of that, to be perfectly honest with you, so that's basically why I've not been around. The conditions have improved. I'm going to get cold nights. I can live with cold nights. I accept cold nights. It's just cold, wet, damp days. I've got myself some heated gloves now, a battery pack attached to them. That seems to work. I've been using it at home. It's been so cold recently. You think sort of, crank the heating up. Yeah, well, I have cranked the heating up. It's just my hands just suffer badly. But when it's like this, it's nice. You know, you've got wind, nice warm wind on your back. Bit of fish. Bit of fishing is nice when it's like this. It really, really is. But yeah, we've got the bivvy tucked up there, nice in that corner, so I can actually sort of look out, see what I'm doing, watch the lake, watch the rods, which is really what I need to do, and a fair chance. The wind's a little bit all over the place. I can do 3 nights. Whether I actually do 3 nights, I'm not really sure yet. We shall just see how it sort of pans out, really. Definitely going to do 2. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. We'll just have to see, really. Just have to see. Take one day at a time, realistically. But these conditions now sort of start waking up and mooching around, I feel. Daylight, sunny daylight hours, longer daylight hours. Bit of warmth is quite good. So you never know, do you? Just gotta keep going. It's these wet, miserable days I just can't deal with anymore. You know, bivvy bound is alright, but now I'm 60, it appears to be not alright anymore. Hey, there we go. But yeah, that's it for me. You know, I've got one out to the right of that little island out there in the middle, with the bag. I've got one out there, I won't call it open water, but open water-ish, with the bag on there as well. I'm going to scatter a few boilies here, there and everywhere. Well, over each spot, to be perfectly honest with you. I've got trigger on the left-hand run and cream for jazz on the right-hand one. I can't do it now, the seagulls just get most of it, so there's just 0 point in bothering, really. So I'll do a little bit of that on dusk, and yeah, just chill out and sit back and enjoy. There we go. Beautiful, really. Absolutely beautiful. Rightio. I'll go have a brew now and relax. I've been here since I got here about 11. It's now 3. Have a good look round, chat to a few people, set up, had a bit more of a chat, etc, etc. So yeah, it's taken me 4 hours to get everything more or less done, and it's not quite done yet. I've got a little bit more to do, so I'll crack on with that. Rightio. Well, good morning from inside the bivvy. Well, the only carp catching going on last night was in my dreams. No action, no nothing. Heard it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning. Huge squally storm blew through, really, to be honest with you. I was to think that would stir them up a little bit, but alas, it didn't. You can probably hear the geese going over. They are slightly annoying, but it's spring, that time of the year, and they get all excited and start pairing up and constant honking everywhere. Yeah, I've only just sort of got up really. It's probably about 9:30. I fell back to sleep trying to catch up on some well needed sleep, to be honest with you. No, you've got to keep your mind in the game when you're fishing, and eventually after that rain sort of eased, I just sort of crashed out again really. Up a couple of times. I think it was about 6:30, I think, when it finally sort of eased off and got a little bit better. Opportunity to snuggle back down in the old bag and try and catch up into sleep really. Alas, there is no signs of carp. I think there's a few people been driving around, all the estate managers had a couple of trips. I don't know really. I'm sure someone drove around really early this morning in the dark. I don't know. I've been dreaming, if you know what I mean. The local farm machinery place alarm went off this morning as well. Don't know when that was. Oh dear. So yeah, it's been quite a nice night of noise going on it really. Thought, well, catch up on some sleep, get my head back into gear, the old coffee down me, get back into the game, and yeah, see how we can get on really. Contemplate do moment, sort of my original plan. Leave everything as it was for the next 4 hours, which I think I'll probably do. Got a few boilies over the top. Right in the sea. Supposed to be 10 degrees today, and sort of a mixture of sunshine and cloud. So it looks quite nicer out there. And when I've had me coffee, I'll go for a stretch my legs. Getting out there with the camera, but at the moment I just want to sort of relax, wake up. One thing, it's warm. It was cold. It was cold in the night, but anything nowadays, it was pretty cold when I got up at one point. Surprisingly, it wasn't frosty. Point if it wasn't for the rain, I'm sure there would have been. I thought the rain might have fallen as snow, to be honest with you. It's so cold. A couple of times in the night, stood out for about 5 or 10 minutes, just listening, watching. There's no real sort of moonlit nights or anything, so see anything, didn't hear anything. So it's February tomorrow, if you believe. Quite nice week with the family. What we're up to. Then I'm sort of pretty much free through February. Probably end up on the estate late for a little bit. Quite nice, I think. There we go. I don't know whether it's early February or late February. I think I'll do a couple of trips on there and then maybe look like. That's really. Excuse me. I need another sip of this. And then sun is coming up now. The sun will be coming through the door in here. It is. It's coming through. It's absolutely lovely. Just what we want. What we got for today. Sunshine, bit of warmth. Right. I'll yeah. Catch up with you soon, folks. Wow. Looking lovely out here, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Clear blue sky. couple of people setting up. One of the swims over there. I've got a long-tailed tits in the trees mooching around, great tits, and a couple of grebes with some young. It's absolutely gorgeous at the moment. The Canadian geese are going mental. They do. But yeah, no, it's looking good. The tufties are family baits. Hopefully it won't sort of cause too many problems, I don't think. Have to sort of see where we go, really. The sunshine is making me feel a lot more positive about things, to be perfectly honest with you. Hopefully, well, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully something will come out of the trees or the snags or wherever they're hiding and start sort of mooching around. It would be nice to think that. Have to see, really. I know. It can only be a positive thing, this sunshine, and the daylight hours are creeping a bit longer. Very, 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 very appealing, I must admit. Very nice indeed. Thoroughly enjoying that. I don't know if the other guy that was on last night caught. I'll find out at some point. Just don't know at the moment. The way things are, it's not super easy on here. Yeah, take things slow and steady. Not too much bait, a little bit of bait and stuff. Might sort of mix up the bait I put out there this evening. What I might do is catapult some different bullies out there rather than the same ones I've been doing at the moment. We shall see. Definitely doing tonight. See how I go with tomorrow night. Family's got something on that sort of, he needs me around to do a bit of ferrying around, so I don't know yet. It can be done, I think. So we shall see. We'll see what the forecast brings tomorrow. That's what I generally do. I look at the forecast each day nowadays, see what it sort of brings, and if it's looking very positive, and there's a chance of a bite, I'll hang it out for another night, really. We can do. Is all we can do. Oh, we'll see, can't we? We shall see. But yeah, it does look absolutely gorgeous out there, doesn't it? Really, really does. Well, someone's getting some sunshine, but it clearly ain't me here. It's yeah. Well, for me personally, I feel it's bitterly cold and horrible, really. I think there's a bit of beastly getting sucked into that wind. It felt warmer 9:30 this morning than it does now, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, bit of a weird one, really. But it's what it is. There's definitely a chill in that air, and it's going to swing round to the southeast tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to get a bit more sunshine, and we'll take it from there, really. Not at the moment, not overly confident I'll do a third night, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll probably end up knocking it on the head, and spend some time with the family, and then giving my wife the ability to go out and do what she needs to do with my youngest, not having to come back and collect the oldest, whereas I can actually do that if I'm at home. So just have to see, really. Yeah, it's definitely got a chill in the air. Still looks like it's blowing from the northwest. No, really, only but hope. Did have a close call today, I must admit. I very, very nearly had to go home because my youngest, her school phoned up and she wasn't feeling very well. I thought she was going to be sick. So, well, I did reel in and start heading home, but I managed to get hold of my wife, who was actually able to take her half a day, which is an absolute bonus. So she's done the obliging job of going home and looking after the youngest, who seems to be okay-ish. And I've managed to stay here to the second night. So part of me is feeling that go home and let her get out and do her thing with less aggro. We shall see. We shall see what sort of comes of tomorrow, but I think it's going to be cooler, less sunny tomorrow. In that case, for me, means heading home is the better option, really, I feel. We'll see tomorrow morning when I wake up. Normally when I decide I'm going to do it and what I'm going to go and do. So, yeah. We'll see where it all pans out, really. Yeah. It's looking like there's going to be 7 of us on tonight, which isn't bad for Friday night. I've been here for a Friday night for ages. So 7 is a reasonable number. We're very well spread out here, there and everywhere. But yeah, it's, as it goes, really. Right, I'm going to strangely hunker back down in my bivvy because I'm not warm at the moment. Not very good at all, to be perfectly honest with you. But there we go. Rightio. Well, good morning, folks, from inside the warm bivvy. I'm doing the kettles on. First brew of the day. Nice easterly wind blowing in my door, which has got a nice chill to it. A little bit of effort, shall I? And see if we can take it out a little bit further. Not causing any problems, but it's a very grey day out here. Flat, calm. Not a lot going on. Heard carp last night. Actually heard carp last night crashing out. They woke me up, so I'm not really sure which direction they were from the left or the right. And no ripples ever turned up, so I'm not really sure what was going on there, really. But nice to hear fish, that's for certain, and all we can do. I'm going to give it until 10 AM and then I'm going to start packing up and head home. Check the forecast and it's this, and it's 8 degrees and easterly wind all day, slowly picking up in the face, and it's just going to be bitterly horrible and cold. I just don't feel, unless I'm out looking for carp, trying to carp spot things, that it's worth, you know, it's just not, it's not fishing for me. It's not, you know, giving it 100%, which is what I really need to be able to do. Otherwise, it's just total waste of time, really. Anyway, I'm just now pouring my coffee, so that is done. The camera's been a bit wobbly, you know why. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really. It'll be a little video before I leave, but I think this is blank number 2 for 2025, very much heading my way. But there we go. Ah, there we go. Look, the sun shining and bright, as beautiful as it did when I arrived. Bivvy's down, it's all in the car. Need a little rods now, and I'll be off. So, there we go. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fortunately, I haven't done a great job of catching any fish for you this week, but only but keep on trying. And yeah, see where we go. I shall catch up with you soon, folks.